let's start this chapter with some good writing advice, okay? You want to know how you pull this off properly? You don't have the character talk fucking cryptically, okay? What a massive part of the problem is that this random fucking character shows up and is like, "Oh, I'm so mysterious," and it's like, bitch, you better explain why you're here now. Because people don't have patience for this bullshit. If Remilia just showed up and went, listen, that guy's gonna make you go back home, but you're gonna be miserable, right? You're gonna. Why not make the past better, right? While you're here, you can make your past better. And then it's implied. It's like, oh, by the way, if you do what I say, I'll get something out of it too. Don't worry about it. I'll get my payment too. But if you do what he wants, you know, your future is secure, but you won't go back to your own time. You know, actually make a fucking situation out of it. Another side story, yeah. In case you didn't keep track, I think we're gonna pull up the full page index on this. We are so yeah. Since chapter 10, it's been side story upon side story upon side story. Author, I mean here, I think it just starts to go back to actual chapter titles, but like, what the fuck, man? What are we doing? Whose suck do I got a dick to get some decent writing around here? But yeah, I feel like Romelia and everything, it can work. You just have to have the character explain why they're here. Why is this character in a series they don't belong in? You have to explain it, and you have to give us a good reason. You have to make us want it, right? You have to tell us if Romelia is here, if she is in this story, if she is contributing to this fucking story, it'll be better for it, right? If you have her there, and we're like, yeah! That's so much better than having us go, oh, cool, it's another character who's being really fucking cryptic for no good reason. Great! That's what I need, is having no idea what the hell's going on. There's no mystery. We need a goal. We need a purpose. Basic Snoot was like 12 chapters of this plus bonus. This is the 4 times the length of the source. Is it though? Anyway, that's all my writing advice for now. It's been a week since that dream and my meeting with Melody. Now that I think about it, the thing inside of me doesn't react, which makes me think there's something that's preventing her presence from being known. Could it be her favor that she said I had? Regardless, I eventually move on. Returning to my daily life so nothing happened. I'm not going to tell anyone I met an elder god. Again, would it fucking kill these characters to actually discuss some stuff and set up some stakes and goals? Come on! It's not fun when everyone exists in their own personal bubble, and none of it matters. Anon would think this is so cool, because now he can yell at those people online who are into Toho. Does Toho exist in this world? Because Anon is into anime and manga, so like theoretically Toho could exist, and Romelia is just like, that's me, that's one of my little chibi statues. A Saturday morning, eating breakfast. Well, oh, hold on, we need a different song. Amber doesn't know how to use the holy water grenade, the most OP weapon against vampires. Hell yeah. Let's move on, blah, blah, blah. Saturday morning, eating breakfast while watching whatever catches my attention on TV. There's some good episodes of shows coming out. Shame, I've already seen them in the future. How the fuck does that make sense? Surely they air different shit on television 20 years from now. The reason for this change of routine is that Sienna had to cancel on Nasser as well as Fang. Both went out to do their own things, leaving me here all alone with Grandma. I would like to point out that Amber hasn't really done all that much in helping Amber, Fang, and Anon get together. It's really weird. Not saying it's a bad thing, though. Feels weird not having anything to do after constantly doing stuff. Once again, finding myself thinking what to do today, contemplating if a change of pace from the normal do me any good. I hear Grandmother gasp from the kitchen. Setting my plate down on the nearby coffee table, rush over. What's wrong, Auntie? She's your grandmother! What the fuck do you mean, Auntie? Despite her knowing who I truly was, I made it a habit to call her. Oh yeah, oh god. Okay, fair enough. I forgot, because it's not been relevant at all. Listen, I understand, right? But functionally speaking, none of this actually matters. This has not been a major plot point. It's a background detail, but despite being, like, part of the conflict, it's just left over there. Instead, we're talking about fucking Toho. So that I don't actually mix them up in the future. Man, that's gotta fuck with your head, though. Amber, it seems that your uncle forgot to take this with him today. What is it? I don't know, but he was very adamant that I shouldn't open it. It's full of drugs and cocaine. I can't believe he's gone and forgotten this after all the fuss he made over it. Why are you being so secretive about this shit? Why can't you just tell us? Why are you being like, oh, it's so sneaky? Grandma shakes her head disapprovingly of Grandpa's carelessness. See, she was asking herself whether or not to call him, to send one of his boys to come over to pick it up. Dick Crossman, what if I can take it to him? I don't have mental to do. Amber, you're 15. You really shouldn't go to the Skid Row Police Department. Are you sure? Well, yeah, I have nothing better to do today. It won't be a problem. Well, if you say so, go ahead. With her permission, I took the bag and walked outside. Before I could start running, as a force of habit, I stopped mid-step. Is this thing fragile? Should I just walk that? I put whatever's inside the bag. It's, squishy. Why didn't you fucking ask? Gross. But at least it won't break or anything. I'll try not to shake it too much. Having settled as to how I was going about delivering it, I set out to my destinations, following the directions on my phone. Running through the sections of the city I hadn't been to before filled me with an exhilarating thrill. Dude, surely you've... Oh no, he's already retired by the time she's born. Braving the unknown, across uncharted territory. I might be exaggerating a little bit, still. It's like a breath of fresh air. Drawing closer and closer to the marker on my phone. Where is your phone? You're getting closer to your phone. I spot the building where I'm headed to. Ville Caldera Police Department. I cannot imagine this place has one police department. I refuse to accept that. I climb up the steps leading to the main entrance. The doors are wide open and several people go in and out, slipping in alongside the crowd going inside and out the lobby at the station. Inside is more bustling than what can be seen from the entrance. Dinosaurs in police uniforms and others in office attire go about their duties. Walking across the pristine marble floor. They have fucking marble? I head to the receptionist's desk that's straight ahead. On reaching it, an ancient-looking officer greets me, not even glancing my way as their eyes stay on the monitor in front of them. Welcome to Ville Caldera Police Department. What's your business? Oh, I'm here to see the Police Commissioner Ripley Aaron. Do you have an appointment? No, I'm just here to deliver something. As I was saying, If you don't have an appointment, you're going to have to wait. Like I said, I'm just here to deliver something real quick. Can't you just let me? Sorry, kid. You're gonna have to wait. Gotta run through the annual budget somehow. Damn, we've got too much money. Maybe we can gold plate the toilets this year. My ass does not like porcelain. A back and forth with this lady ensued, which lasted a painfully long while. Getting pretty close to pulling my hair out in frustration. She stopped interrupting me and we'd get somewhere. I said she committed felony inside the police station was growing stronger. No, he would never. A light laugh could be heard from distance away. Looking aside to see where it's coming from, I see a tan dinosaur in a grey shirt and orange tie. Jesus. Oh, it's alright, Gertrude. She's got something to give the chief. I'll escort her over. At his words, the receptionist narrowed her eyes at the detective. But only briefly. She sighed before giving that up. If you say so, follow the detective, kid. It's okay, guys. Amber can defend herself. You learn fighting from Komeki because she's so good at everything. Just like in that one, wasn't that like Punch Drunk Gator? Where he went to like a top secret dojo to learn the secret move or whatever? Waving me away, the receptionist went back to watching her monitor, leaving me in the hands of the detective. He starts walking away, which prompts me to quickly follow behind him. Silently leading me through the hall, I break the silence. Thank you for helping me. I was struggling for a moment. Oh, it's nothing. Everybody here knows that Gertrude can be a little hard to deal with. Besides, I never thought I'd see the day someone from the chief's family, other than his wife, would ever visit the station again. Again? It's been more than a handful of years since the last time any of his kids came here. Oh, I'm not his daughter, I'm his niece. Oh, is that so? Wow, I'm about to lead a terrorist to my boss, huh? Anyways, we're almost there. A conversation stops as we reach a door with the plaque, Chief O' Police, Commissioner Ripley O. Aaron. Inferior being, it seems you are inferior being. It seems you are trying to mug me. Chaos control! Could you please stop overreacting? She just wants to sell you a hot dog. Who is it and what do you want? It's Rio Taro. Orochimaru, what are you doing here? You got a visitor. Come in. The detective opens the door and shows me the inside of the room. Several cabinets and bookcases during the edges of the office, full of photographs, certificates going along the middle of the room. A small coffee table, 2 leather sofas on either side. The back of the office has a wooden desk with a nice finish, but that's not all there is to sitting behind. Someone to know very well. Well, what are you doing here, Amber? I mean, what the hell are you doing here, Amber? Grandma asks me as I make my way over to him with the detective now. Get the fuck out of here, Ryotaro! I'm here to deliver something to you, Uncle. Auntie said you forgot to take this with you this morning. I placed the nondescript brown bag on the desk. His eyes wide to the side of it. He's like, what the fuck? You can't just bring my cocaine like this. You got it delivered with a little panache. He starts rubbing the bridge of his beak. Dojima! Take this down to the evidence locker. He pushes the bag towards the detective. He takes the badge and nods, having received an order. With that, he leaves the office promptly. I can't help but stare dumbfounded at Grandpa. That was evidence? I didn't damage it or anything. I might have just gotten an innocent man framed. That's hilarious. Yay! Curiosity got a better of me and I asked him about it. Our eyes narrow to a glare as he focused on me. That's nothing important to you. His tone is absolute, telling me not to chase the matter any further. I'm stiffing up from how seriously Grandpa responded, and the shiver passes through my body. I like how we just shrugged off the whole muting and elder god thing already. The Dragon of Dojima. I instinctively sunk into myself. A dejected frown made its way on my face. Well, sorry for asking, Grandpa. He continued to glare at me before closing his eyes and exhaling. With the tension visibly leaving his shoulders. Oh, you figured it out? Who is it? I want to know. Thank you for bringing it, Amber. His glare now faded and replaced with a pensive frown of his own. Oh, it was nothing, Uncle. The machine just loosened up a little bit. But now there's an awkwardness that looms over both of us. Grandpa begins to scratch the nape of his neck, seeming to mull over something. It wasn't long before he stood up from his desk instead of walking towards the door leading outside of his office. Dojima from Get this hold up. This motherfucker is like, I don't know what the hell is a Toho, but meanwhile he can fucking quote Ryotaro Dojima from Persona 4. Isn't Persona 4 like a fucking 20-aughts game? 20 fucking years old, man. Actually, I looked it up and it's apparently old enough to drink. Or actually, it's age of adult. No, at the end of this year. That's close. Age of adult. Thank you, Safi. Persona 4 was goated. You know, get out of here, you nerd. Grandma, okay, then goes to open the hover, stops, blah, blah. Want to see the rest of the station? I didn't keep it waiting, though, accepting his offer. Found myself walking the halls once again. I'm back to yawning. I cannot be helped. What the hell? Oh, man, I got a hell of a comment, and I don't know if I can explain it. Jesus Christ. As we go through the various departments in the station, becoming occurrence, pass by the officer, looks at the surprise, listening responses. Does any of this fucking matter? I guess it is a side story, though. Hold up. Hold up. What is side story in Japanese again? Side story? No. Like, isn't Gaiden... I forget. What the fuck does Gaiden mean again? Get this shit out of here. Ugh, I remember there's like a funny word that's like side story, and it keeps showing up all the time, and I was always like, what does it mean? I guess I'm just stupid. Yes, here we go! The word Gaiden in the North American Ninja Gaiden title means side story in Japanese. Why am I so mad? You can call it most One Piece episode. Man, Persona 4 is such a nice game about accepting who you are. Sure, it won't cause 2-decade-old old mind-numbing Twitter discourse. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Senator. I'm sorry that the Redditors got their and the Twitterers got their little hands on it. Anyway, we're just gonna go through this because I don't give a shit about this guy and his police office. Related to the first story, reveals the station's arsenal. Yeah, you ever fired a gun before? If that's the case, I'll teach. Don't teach Amber how to shoot a gun. She'll try to shoot the Elder God and get her ass kicked. Amber, you shouldn't shoot an Elder God. You should always use a boat full of TNT like Henderson. The Redditoids must inform us of how wrong we are. Fuck it. I'm gonna open my Reddit on my phone and we're gonna take a look and see what the top story is. How about that? How about we do that? Just to see what amuses me. Actually, that won't mean anything because if I go here, it just shows me popular, so like I can see the top story off the dart. I hate it. Oh, apparently the Olympics or something has started. How interesting. Well, that's just nice. Oh, it's Pathfinder spell discussion. Fine. Apparently this is the latest from Reddit. It's daily spell discussion for February 07, 2026, Eridan's Spellbane. Let's have a look. What the hell is this spell? We might as well bore ourselves to death since this whole police station thing probably won't go anywhere. Let's see. Okay, it's a first edition. 9th level spell, School Abjuration, 1 standard action, components VSF, a cold iron scepter worth at least 1,000 gold. Range 10 feet, area 10 feet, animation centered on you, duration 1 hour per level, dismissible, saving throw none, spell resistance, see text. One of the many spells originally created by the last Aslanti before he became a god, Eridan's Spellbane creates an area within which spells selected by you simply do not function. Oh, so it's just like a little globe of invulnerability, but or an anti-magic, I guess. Spell selected cannot be changed after the spell is cast, otherwise functions like an anti-magic field except its emanation only the function. That's lame. That's so boring! Eridan's Spellbane can even negate an anti-magic field, another Eridan's Spellbane, or any spell that specifies immunity to anti- Jesus fucking Christ. What a power creep spell. What are we doing again? Oh yeah, she's like, want to shoot a gun? Jesus fucking Christ. Put these over your auriculars. There we go. There's the word. I can't believe Amber's gonna learn how to shoot a gun. Handgun or revolver? Listen, Amber, start with a handgun. You are not trained to handle a revolver. You will hurt your wrists. You will smash into like your thumb bones. Jesus Christ, Amber, are you fucking stupid? Jesus. I can't help but feel gives Amber a 45-70 government revolver. Jesus Christ, we're not trying to kill Amber. Hold on, I'm looking this thing up. What the hell is this gun? Jesus! What the fuck are those bullets? Anon tried to teach her how to use a gun, but he cried too much. Amber Anon held onto the gun like, oh, I'm so scared. It's gonna make a wow popping sound. Jesus Christ. Why are we teaching Amber to shoot a gun? Fuck. Alright, Amber, I need you to listen to me. Okay, so Amber is told how to shoot Elder Gods, I guess. Shoot the barrel, then the target. I don't fucking care. My hands sting a bit. Did you enjoy it? A little. Okay, so we are going to cap him. Jesus Christ, Amber. The bloodlust is now in your veins. Chief, we've got an armed robbery in progress. I'll bring my daughter to shoot those criminals. Wait, what kind of criminals are they? They're not white, sir. Ah, let's go, Amber. Time to reinforce the racist patriarchy. What? My mom said that was a thing, but she never made it sound like, oh, you know. Just, Jesus Christ, kids these days. God, you're stupid. I'm not taking you with me. If you ain't how much of a fucking liability you'd be, I'd get fired. Also, he's the commissioner. Why the fuck would he attend? Also, it's an armed robbery in progress. What kind of robbery is it? If it's a bank, that's really classy. But if not, like, wouldn't they be gone by the time you've organized anything? I just feel like it's a little short-sighted. Amber, take a seat. Why the fuck is Amber here? Here, Amber, a couple of silver-tipped .500 SW rounds. Albert Wesker. No, Albert Wesker can dodge bullets. You can't cap him. Sorry. Oof. Just a big ol' oof. Someone told you the details. Grandpa is looking sounding real cool right now. Man, I love when my grandpa is talking about murdering criminals in an unjust system that forces crime. I mean, admittedly, she just shot a gun. She's probably very, like, bloodthirsty. I honestly don't give a shit about any of this. We're burning hours here, man. My menorah is not blessed to last an extra day or two. Yeah, and the comments are, you know. Why someone even calls out the Persona 4 reference. I mean, I guess it's supposed to... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. The next chapter is A Tale of Two Manipulators. What the hell are we doing? Can we get to the fucking plot already? Chapter 18 apparently is going back to the plot. I'm gonna take a $5. I need to clear my damn head, and we got one more chapter in me, okay? I think we might just... What was that fic you showed me the other day? The one with, like, the big bitey T-Rex lady? Maybe we'll take a look at that. Change it up a little. Jesus. Ugh.